I'm live. Whoops. Oh, Caitlin, you were straight onto it today. Well done. Straight in there. Thank you. Hello to everybody waiting in the background. I know you're there. There are four of you. How are you, Jane? Lauren, I was about to send you a message, so I'll send you a message after I finished here about Saturday. I'm great, thank you. And hello, BB girl. I'm getting over all my pimples and cold sores and allergies and whatever else. I've had a big couple of months, I think. Anouk, how are you going? Yeah. Hey, Rosie, how are you? I was waiting for that. Jess. Oh, you're very welcome. Jail, how are you? JJ, easy. Hey, Lynette, how you going? Spirit animal, I'm right on time. You're different now because you've had the changes in the US. How are you, Karen and Jeanette? It's Jolene, JJ. Okay, now I've got you. All right, let's get into these. Jess. Hi, it's good about lessons from relationship with Shana. Let's have a look for you. Christine from California. Did you want to ask me a question? You can always post it now. That's okay. All right, let's have a look and see what's going on for Jess. Jess, there are already lessons that you are learning on your path. I feel there's a really strong indication here of you recognizing some things within yourself that need to, I don't know whether it's you need so much to change them, but you need to accept some of the things within yourself that you feel it's either ashamed of or guilty about, because you're carrying some stuff within you that you need to release. There is still this energy of, I want to say, you beating yourself up, and you sort of get things to the winning line, but then you back off and don't feel you're good enough, or you don't progress things. And it's part of your energy. It's in your energy to learn these things for yourself. And this is what your person has sort of stirred up within you, which I know is difficult, but it helps us to face those things that have held us back from being the best possible versions of ourselves. So there's a lot of energy here around, I feel it's like you hold back from things because either you've got a fear of failure or you've got a fear of success. And I know that they sound opposite, but they're actually quite similar. It's sort of like we don't always trust ourselves to do things in a way that's going to make us feel good. It sort of comes from a bit of self-righteousness and a bit of perfectionism. So rather than do something, if we feel we're not going to do it well, we'll sacrifice, we'll sabotage. And you've got this energy here. I know it's part of your learning. So when you ask about your learning, this is what you're learning within this. The relationship may not have not gone well because of like exactly those things, but it added to it. And now I understand some of the things that I went through a long time ago that I'm only seeing now when I look back why I had to do the things I had to do. And I'm only now learning here what I thought I'd learned, a year or two ago. And I feel like with the star card here, there's still this healing within you to bring you to where you need to be. I think you're a really beautiful soul. I think that you are very, very generous, and it may be about sort of understanding how to work with that energy. But ultimately, you tend to sort of let yourself down, or you feel like you let yourself down. The Queen of Swords is here. And the Queen of Swords energy, now you could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but the Queen of Swords energy is an energy of being outspoken. She's very articulate. She has a great sense of humor. She's on point with things, but she knows when to cut things loose as well. And she knows when to cut something off and move away. So there's very much this energy here of understanding yourself at a deeper level, but being okay with letting things go too. You may sort of overthink a little bit or over ruminate, and it's okay to let it go. So those are the sort of things you're working on at the moment in terms of your energy for union, or whatever you'd like to see it as, your healing energy. But you're in amongst all this at the moment, so you're doing what you need to do. You're on your path. You're aligning with the greater good, or aligning with spirit, whichever way you see it. And I just want to say you've got like a father figure with you at the moment too, helping you through some of this process. I have a feeling that somebody is helping you to move forward, because you're having sort of maybe some difficulties moving forward more than anything. But I'll leave you with that and say to you, good job, because you're actually recognizing what you need to heal, and you're perfectly aligned with your journey. Don't question yourself. All right. Okay. Oh, wow, there was a heap of them there. And I just flicked it and the whole lot went up. Christine, did you? Oh, Salvatore, have any interest or feelings towards you? Let's have a look. Wow, there's some beautiful, beautiful names on here today I haven't seen for a while. How are you, Cherie? And also Karen from Canada. Oh, CA's Canada, was it? I thought it was California. There you go. All right, let's have a look at Christine. Salvatore. Okay, you're talking about somebody here who's very focused on their own journey at the moment. This Salvatore person may possibly give you an offer in the future, but at the moment, for going through some very difficult things himself. There appears to be some conflict around him. I'm not sure if you work with this person or whether there's some sort of work connection here, but when I see this, I feel like your person is like completing something in their own life here. There's a completion, there's a working towards something. And I feel like at the moment, there possibly wouldn't be a possibility for you. However, because I have this little page here, I feel like in the future, something will change and this person will make you an offer and will ask you out on a date or coffee or whatever else. But I think it's a little way away when I see this energy. I'm feeling like at least a couple of months away. So just stay with it, Christine, because I think that he is interested in you. When you ask if he's got any interest, I would say to you, yes, but just not at the moment. I feel like he's facing something in his own life, and it could be something to do with money troubles, money woes, something like that he's struggling with at the moment, or struggling to get something off the ground. But I do think he's interested, yes. All right, Jane. Jane, do you just want an update, my darling? Because you didn't give me a reason. Let me just check a bit further down. Oh, just messages. Beautiful. All right. I thought that's what it would be. Jane. How are you, Cherie? I haven't seen you for such a long time. It's lovely to see you on board. Ah, spirit animal. Only reason I know is because of the readings, you see, because I have to be really cautious with it too, because we have time zones in Australia as well, so we don't all sit on the same times here. So I have to switch it up twice when I do readings. So I do it the first time around when we change our times, and then I have to wait for the States for them and England. The good thing about the States is everybody is on the same daylight saving there, so they all change at once, which is always good. All right, Miss Jane. Oh, very nice. You're getting the Empress out and the Sun. What has changed for you here? You're finding yourself here. This is beautiful. You have 3 major arcanas out of 4 cards here. It's like you are starting to find yourself. Now, if I haven't got this energy yet, if you're not quite there, it's about to come in. And the energy is moving very, very quickly. It's like you are finding your passion, finding your determination, and you're ready to go. So you can see, you're starting to see where you want to go and what you want to do. And it's really strong here. So you're coming up as the Empress. So I feel that you're starting to understand your own value here. I feel like you're starting to realize, well, life's too short and all that stuff to just sit around. I feel like you're ready to birth something new and it's ready to spring forth here. But look what I have in the middle. I have the Sun card. So something beautiful is about to erupt here. Now, the thing is with the Sun card, it always makes the other cards so much softer anyway. But when I get this one, I know that you've completed a cycle and you're about to embark on a new journey, but it's you. It's like you've seen something, or you've had that epiphany moment, or I want to say you've struck gold. I don't know what's happened, but you've turned a corner. All right. I can see you've turned a corner. It's like you're sort of walking into yourself and you're ready to go. Now, if this hasn't happened now, it's very, very close. I would say to you, within the next month, you're going to be sparking, lady, and you're going to be wanting to do things, get at things, go. Something is completing here. Whatever it is, I feel like it could be within you. You may be starting to sort of get a grip on your own self-doubt, but whatever this is, you are definitely, definitely moving forward. Lovely energy. All right, let's have a look and see where we're up to. Okay, it has been a long time, Cherie. Scott, how are you going? All right. Vera's on board too. How lovely. It's lovely to see you all here. Okay, BB girl. Now, you should have something by now. There's been a lot of energy in the readings around new work, new jobs, new experiences. So let's have a look. Definitely. Now, you couldn't ask for better cards, all right? I love this. Let me show you what you've got here. Update on you finding work before the end of 2021. We have the Justice card. So, yes, you will find something before the end of the year. There is definitely an energy of the universe pushing something forward here because you have the Victory card next to it. So how powerful is that? But what I love more than anything is you've got the Queen of Swords there. So to me, this is very pumped up, getting their energy, like really going for something here. So when you're asking, is something coming through? I feel like this is December. So definitely on its way to you here. I'm pretty sure we've seen that before. And here's the delivery. And when you're asking about the environment, I would say to you, it's a lovely environment with the 6 of Cups, but it's going to take a little bit of getting used to you here. Okay, so we have here the offer coming through. Definitely. This is January, so it may be December into January, but it's definitely around that time. And I feel like here, when you ask about the environment, will it be positive? I feel, yes, it will be very positive. But this says to me there's a lot of change in you for you to get to this stable point. So you might find it a little bit challenging in a new environment. I feel like you're quite introverted and it may be a little bit overwhelming. Say, for example, you may be working with a lot of extroverted, loud people and it may be a little different. But I feel like here with this 4 of Wands, it's going to be very stable and very comfortable, but it's going to pull you out of your energy a little bit. So you're going to feel a little bit out of your depth to start with, but then it's like you drop into it and you realize, like, sometimes people can be sort of really over the top and very boisterous and loud, but sometimes they help us feel a little bit more comfortable about being who we are too. I have a lot of very loud, out there, honest people around me, and I love it. It probably makes me a little quieter, but I actually feel really safe in those environments. So that's what I'm feeling here. Like it might be a little bit challenging at first, but just bear with it because I feel like it's going to help you to come out of your shell a little bit. All right, let's have a look who's coming through. Rosie. Okay. Rosie, Rosie, Rosie. Oh, first card out, Ace of Pentacles. Oh, I love it. Oh, such beautiful readings today. Such beautiful readings. Okay. I just feel like now a word of caution. All right. So I feel everything is going good. I actually feel this may be a deposit here because you're asking about a house. And I feel like there's a deposit going down quite possibly at the beginning of the year, going into the new year. Definitely feeling like money's changing hands here. I see legal energy coming through here too. So there definitely feels like something is happening here. I really feel strongly it's January, but I'm going to have a really good look at that. I see you waiting for things to fall into place. So waiting for things to start happening here. What I want to say to you is these cards are a little bit more difficult. And I feel like I want to say to you, be really cautious in your dealings with other people when you're doing this. So if you are going to buy a house, if you're going to exchange money, if you're dealing with your solicitors or whatever else, I know how fastidious you are, and I know you will check everything that you need to check, because something here feels like it's not above board, and either somebody is around you is trying to sort of, I almost want to say, get more out of you than what they should be. So be very, very cautious here. I feel too, there's an energy of you needing to really speak up for something here. There's a need for you to voice your opinion in regard to this. But I'm getting a lot of January energy, even for the devil here. So I'm feeling it's definitely January. I'm not sure if this is in regard to the place you're selling or the place you're buying. I just want you to check everything really thoroughly. I feel like it's almost like somebody's going to take advantage of you. That's what it feels like to me. So don't allow somebody to take advantage of your good nature. But definitely feeling some sort of exchange, some sort of money, legal stuff going on here. And I feel like it's around about January. So I don't feel it's that far away. All righty. Scott, I'm super. I'm really good. I've been through had a really tough time with cold sores and allergies and all sorts of things going on. And I managed to get away for a few days last week, had a really, really nice weekend in Sydney. And I came back feeling quite revitalized. So again, I have to remember how to not burn the candle at both ends. I don't go out late. I go to bed early. I don't always have a good night's sleep, but working on that too. All right, let's see where we're up to. Carla, how are you? Carla. You will just want a general. Okay, yeah. Carla. It's nice to catch up with you on here. Carla. Carla, general message for you at the moment. You are being asked to have patience. You are being asked to allow things to erupt in their own time. I feel like there's an energy of trying to push or control here. This, again, has been coming through in the readings a little bit. So it may not be so much personal. It may be just the energies we're going through at the moment. But there's a feeling here that you're trying to sort of move something forward quicker than what you're supposed to. You know, you have to sort of allow yourself to go with the flow, to just sort of sit with things. I feel like there's some changes coming around for you next year, and I feel like the universe is is sort of encouraging you to rest up now or not sort of push for results at the moment. There is some movement away from an old way of being, but I'll show you what I've got here so you can see. So I have the Temperance card, which for me is about divine timing. It's about you being in the right energy to manifest. So you're I guess subconsciously working on this energy at the moment because I've got the Hanged Man here. So sometimes this can feel like things are moving very, very slowly. You may be in that holding pattern that I sort of keep feeling where things don't seem to be moving quickly. But I feel like with this queen, I love the Queen of Swords. She's very assertive, very outspoken, but sometimes she can be a bit too boisterous and a bit too pushy. And I feel that's what's coming through. There are a lot of changes coming in for you next year. I see a change of contract. This may be a change of address. You may be really ready to move or considering moving next year because I see you moving into better times here. So I feel like just at the moment, don't push, just relax, just go with the flow because I feel like great change is coming in for you, but it may be slow. It may be sort of taking its time, but I see you moving here or moving. If it's not moving house, then you're going to be moving in terms of work or there's movement around you anyway. So I don't see you being in the same place going forward. All right, let's have a look. Vera, general message. How are you, Vera? Okay. Vera. There's that divine timing card again and the Hanged Man again. This time we've got it with the King of Swords. Isn't that interesting? And Knight of Cups. Vera, you have something being offered to you here. I feel like you may have somebody offering you something you've been waiting for quite some time for here. I feel like you've been patient, but you're sort of starting to get a little impatient now. This could be in regards to a job or an opportunity coming through here. So it feels like you've been waiting for a while for this, but it's about to be offered to you here. Let's just have a look and see. Okay. Yeah, see, it's something you've been really worried about here. Now, it could be something to do with a job. I feel like there's an opportunity coming for you here. And it may be that you'll have something. I almost want to say something is being presented to you, given to you or offered to you, but you're not sure whether you can manage it or not. I don't know what that means for you. You know, when somebody asks you to do a job or you get an opportunity to do a particular role, and it's like all of a sudden they're asking you to start work at 5 o'clock in the morning, and it's the only hiccup you have is you can't start at that particular time. And that's what this job work wants of you. So it's sort of like I see you being really trying to move forward on something. I see you've been waiting a long time for something to come towards you here, but it's almost like whatever this is going to be hard for you to organize, but I feel that you're going to do it. I feel that you're going to get there. I feel you're going to make a choice to make an effort. So it may be a job that's coming in, either you've not done it before or it's something that's going to require you to do something differently. Just stay confident. I feel like you're going to manage it, but you have to be confident that you can. So it may be something is different in regards to, I don't know, maybe it's working afternoon shift and you can't see yourself doing afternoon shift, but you're going to make it work. I feel that because you've waited so long for this, you're going to make it work. All right. Cherie, did you want to ask me a question? That's a big donation. Thank you. Would you like to ask a question or something? Because if you do, just let me just write it up there. Whoop. All right. Vera, we've done Vera. Jeanette, you're having trouble. Rosie said she'd give you a hand with that if you need it. JJ, just wondering about your career. Let's have a look. There's an offer coming in for you here, JJ. I feel like it's a good offer because you're accepting it as the Queen of Cups. So I feel like you are accepting this offer here that's coming towards you. Now, I'm not sure if you've been studying because it looks like something has to be finished out before you can take this offer. But I almost wonder if you've got to either travel for this work, or it sort of feels to me like you're being offered something, but it may include travel here. It may include travel. Yeah, you've got a little bit of energy here of perhaps needing to relocate. I'm not sure what you're doing, but I feel like an opportunity is going to come through for you, but it feels like you need to finish something out first. So I'm not really sure if you've got to finish a study course or you've got to do a study course, but it will change. It's just that you're going to get a great opportunity, but it's either going to be something you're going to have to travel for or move for or relocate for. I don't feel that that is something you want to consider at the moment, but I feel like it's something you will consider going forward. So whatever this is you want to do, yes, it's out there for you. Yes, you'll go for it. But I feel like to get that opportunity, there is a distance, some sort of distance here, maybe across water. But it definitely feels like you've got to travel for it. All right, let's see what else is going on. Oh, Mellikins, you shouldn't have to hurt for that. If you're allowing time to just pass and you're living in the moment, that shouldn't be affecting you at all. So you're pushing too hard, honey. If you're feeling that way, then you're pushing too hard. You're not just allowing. I feel that the best thing you can do here is just work on living in the moment and allowing things to flow. And that's not really a case of not trusting or believing. It's a case of trusting outside of yourself, not trusting yourself, but allowing things to happen. That's what we mean by trust, just trusting that the universe will provide it for you when you're ready. But if it's hurting you and you're sick of hearing that you don't believe, then I would just let it go and give it up to the universe. It shouldn't be hurting you that much. All right. Gigi, how are you going? General message. Okay. General message. Gigi. Oh, change and more change. You've got lots of change around you at the moment, a lot of change. This is change that I feel inside and outside. There's an offer coming through, and I feel like it's in regards to work. It may be an opportunity, maybe an opportunity than a new job, something to do with, beautiful energy. You also may be getting an offer here from somebody, but there's a lot of change around you, both internally and externally. But you know what? I feel like you know that this is coming. I feel that you've been waiting for something to come towards you here. But I also feel that you've been doing a lot of internal stuff as well. There's a change in your energy. I feel that you've become more, I want to say patient, but I'm not really sure if it's patient. I don't know if it's tolerant, but it's like you are learning to sort of be more accepting. You're not sort of resistant. You're sort of going with the universe a little bit more. But this to me is like internal and external changes. And I see an offer coming in here. Now, if I didn't know any better, this could be something like, I don't know, taking a relationship to the next level, perhaps an offer of something stable, but it's something that's going to change you both inside and out. And I have the Queen of Wands coming through, so I really like that. It's like you're finding your passion again, or you're back in the groove, I want to say. And I don't know if you've been waiting for a while for changes to happen, but it's like you're getting back into the groove again. You're getting into the flow, and it's really nice because things are coming towards you now. I do feel that it's a person, though. I don't know if you've got somebody in your life now or whether somebody's coming towards you, but there's definitely feels like an offer of love here. All right, let's see what's next. Lynette. Yes, lockdowns were tough, weren't they? Although when the lockdown finished and I was allowed to go out, I went out and thought, why was I so worried about getting out? I actually quite liked it. Marie, how are you going? All right. Good for you, Cherie. That's beautiful. Feeling blessed, working hard, having gratitude. Really nice feeling when you can get into that energy. All right, Lynette, will you be successful in losing weight and getting healthy and strong again? And I love it when somebody says, will I be getting strong again? And I get the strength card. I feel here there is a way of thinking that you need to step away from. It's almost like a tangible thing here where you either have a belief about something or you feel something is a certain way and it needs to shift because the universe is trying to close out a cycle. And I really feel this cycle here is about the way you see things. Now I've got that, I'm wondering here if you tend to see on the downside rather than the upside. And we all tend to sort of do a little bit of this, but it's more having that sort of energy of not succeeding rather than being in the energy of success, right? Because I see you here with the 2 pentacles. And for me, this is very much that energy of head over heart, looking at things from a logical viewpoint, not getting caught up in the emotion of it. There is something here that's changing within you, something here that's changing because I see you moving away from it. Whatever that is, it's going to lead to more internal strength for you. Now, you could be a person, if you found it hard in lockdown and you found it hard being by yourself a lot, you could be a person who needs to be around people more. And it could be that you are changing the way you see that in yourself here. So it may be just that ending or that changing something, maybe getting out and doing something different, maybe having an energy of approaching things from a different perspective. And the thing is with losing weight is we tend to focus on eating less food, whereas losing weight is more about changing your mindset. But it's not what everybody does because we think if we deprive ourselves of food, then we're going to be able to let weight fall off us. But actually, it's about changing your mindset. And that's a little bit harder, but much more effective long term. So don't be so much focused on the losing weight. Be more focused on the physically and emotionally being more healthy. Maybe that's what they're talking about. But the focus needs to change here. The focus needs to change. Now, I fully understand that some of us are emotional eaters. But then when I say that, I think, oh, goodness, like I eat when I'm happy, I eat when I'm sad, I eat when I'm having fun, eat when I'm not having fun. So we're emotional eaters. We tend to eat our emotions. So I feel like it's got something to do with that, but it's like looking at it from a different perspective, not so much from the deprivation of food side of things as from building yourself up. But I feel like you're getting involved in something here. Maybe, for example, if you're going to do something like Weight Watchers, go to the classes. Don't do it from home. Get in amongst it. Maybe get in a walking group or an exercise group. But you need to be mentally more focused on that than the food side of things. But I feel like, yes, you're going to get much stronger. I feel like you have a very different attitude this time. So maybe because of COVID, you've sort of understood, something more about yourself. Let's face it, we all had to spend more time in our own energy. All right, let's see what else is going on. A little update, please. Okay. Lauren, a little update for you. You've got a job here. Have you got this job yet? Because you've got money coming through. You've got a new start in money. And I feel like that's going to help you. I feel like you're to the point where you're actually getting a little bit upset and frustrated now. I feel like you've gone past the point where you've been tolerant and waiting. I feel like you're starting to get antsy. I do. You're just about to get communication here about a new opportunity, okay? And I feel like because of that, you're walking away or you're moving away from this emotional energy or this energy that feels to me like it's getting uncomfortable now, like you're starting to panic because you've manifested something here. So you're definitely changing this. I feel like this is within a month. I feel like it's really, really close for you here. I feel that you've manifested this, yes, but you need to let go of the worry and stress and leave that behind now. It's done and dusted. Yeah, okay. I thought that that was the case. Yeah, look, you'll always have money. You are the type of person who will always have it. So don't worry, it will flow to you when it's ready. So I see a brand new start. I see money coming through, good money here after a period of standstill. But you've been healing in this because you're coming up as the magician. So the universe is saying you can leave that behind now. The communication will come in shortly. So there's definitely a change for you coming through. All right, let's have a look at spirit animal. Haven't you started that job yet? When will the job start? Let's have a look. I would say in the next 2 weeks, spirit animal, within 2 weeks here. There is somebody about to make contact with you here. Whoever you're working for is really chuffed that you're on board. This person was either looking for somebody for a while or couldn't get the right person here, and they are absolutely excited to have you there. So I feel like it's only within the next 2 weeks. I feel the offers coming through. I also feel that you're very, very excited about this job as well. I feel like this job may lead to something more. So I don't know what you're doing, whether because it's like these people really like your work style or the way you work. So I'm not exactly sure what you do, but it's like you feel it's like they filled a gap in the workplace that they've been looking for. They really like you. I actually feel that you may be extended on your contract. But I do see something coming through for you in the meantime. There seems to be some sort of choice going forward between staying where this one is or moving on to the next opportunity. I do see like 2 pathways here for you. But I do see what you're doing. It's like these people are really, really happy with you and your energy here. They see you as a big benefit to this particular organization. But what I like more is you're going to really enjoy it here with the Strength card. I feel like it's really giving you an opportunity to be, I almost want to say, more autonomous or have more say or more say-so in this particular role. So it's going to be good for you as well. So that's really good. I'm glad it's coming through for you. Now, Cherie, you did pay me for a question a little while ago, so I'm going to do yours next. Let's have a look what's going on for you. Now, Dean, how are you going? Okay. Tiffany, you're late. All right. Oh, this is beautiful. Cherie, you're doing an amazing job. You're letting go of a lot of things. I like it. I like it a lot. You're letting go of the past. You're realizing your truth. I'll show you. I see a lot of joy and happiness in the Sun card. I always do. I think it's a stunning card. It's always beautiful, always uplifting. And the sun sort of shines light on things. And I feel like you saw something within yourself that you were not happy with, or you saw something on your path that you really felt you needed to work on. And I feel like you did that. I feel this release, this letting go of something, some old way about yourself that was not serving you. And I feel that you've released something here and you're lighter. You feel lighter here because of it. Whatever it was like keeping you trapped in your past. Now, sometimes when I see this card, I feel like it isn't just an emotional thing. It might be a habit or a way of being or doing that you recognized here and you were able to let go of it, because look what you're coming up with. So it's like you're starting to understand the truth. Now, I'll tell you what it feels like to me. It feels like you've rid yourself of something you believed about yourself. And it could have been something more physical, or it could have been something more emotional. But whatever it is, you've cut it out with this sword. And the universe is shining down on you here. So whatever you're doing here, you are creating new things for yourself by allowing something old to go away. It's like you've released it. It's like you accepted and you've released it. And it's really helping you on your journey now. And I love that you've got the Ace of Swords, because that says to me you're feeling really, really comfortable about being true to yourself now. So something has held you back for a long time here. All right, let's have a look. Tracy Dawn. Do I see anything in love coming in? Let's have a look for you. Oh my goodness, I just shuffled the bums off that card and I got the Sun card out again. And I feel like the Sun and the Hanged Man's coming out a lot at the moment. All right, Tracy. I feel like the next year for you is going to be very, very important. I feel like you're going to experience a lot of change in the next year, and that includes finding new love, because I see some sort of contract coming into being by the end of the year. To me, that looks like a relationship. Yeah, somebody is coming in very, very swiftly here. There's communication coming through, and yeah, definitely. All right. I definitely have a lot of Leo energy here. So I feel like you may be about to meet a Leo. There is somebody rushing in here. Now, I want to say to you that I feel like this is still around about 8 months away, but I see commitment here. So I feel like you've been waiting because they're bringing you the right person. Now, that doesn't mean you might not date in the meantime. It doesn't mean that you won't go out and have fun. Nothing like that at all. It just means that somebody is coming in to offer you a commitment. And I feel like the commitment's coming around about 8 months away. Now, there is communication coming through, and again from somebody who feels like a fire sign. So I'm really going to strongly say I feel like this person is a Leo. They're saying this person comes from a distance. So I feel like this person may move into your area or actually be working their way towards you. So I don't feel that you have to do anything to go towards this person. I feel like somehow or another, this is a lesson that I've learned too. I feel like sometimes we have a certain expectation on what we want something to look like in terms of relationship. And sometimes the universe presents us with something that goes completely against everything we've ever thought that we wanted, but it still is so workable and so beautiful. And I feel like this is happening for you. It's almost like I want to say to you, let go of your expectations here. Something is going to come in for you that is really incredibly beautiful, but it's not going to be what you expect. And it's going to throw you for a little bit of a loop here. But I don't want you to say no to it, because I think it's going to be amazing. I think it's going to be amazing, but it's still a little way away. Go out and have fun. Do your attitude of gratitude stuff. Be right in that moment. Whoever this person is, I feel like is already making their way towards you. So it could be that they're coming to work in your area, or they're coming into your area here. So it's like they're moving towards you as we speak. Beautiful energy. We have a bit of cold tea. Oh, that's better. All right, Jeanette, let's have a look for you here. Let's have a look for you. Jeanette. Wow, you have so many changes around you at the moment, Jeanette. But I feel like they're good changes. And again, with this Hanged Man, okay, you've got 2 changes coming for you here. Oh, I haven't seen that yet, Caitlin. It may not have come up on my thing. Jeanette, you definitely have someone new coming in here. Definitely. I feel like whoever this person is going to make a lot of changes for you. If I show you like how much is changing around you here, you look like you've got a change in work. It looks like you have a commitment on the horizon here. Somebody wants to build with you here. There is definitely an energy of commitment coming through. And there's energy of some sort of change in the workplace as well. Now, what I feel here is that you may be already, I'm not sure if you're working now, but you may be already working here, and another opportunity is coming in for you here, because I see you having to make some sort of decision here on how to move forward. And I see like this, to me, sort of makes me feel that there's going to be change after change after change. So you've got like a domino effect here. It's almost like one change comes and then everything seems to move forward, because I feel like here that you may have felt stuck for a while, but there's a closing out of some sort of cycle here. And I feel like you've either just started to work something out, or something is becoming clear to you here, something that you weren't seeing very clearly before. And this is beautiful, because it's like you're rebuilding here. You're starting to understand how to rebuild yourself. So you're definitely letting go of something. But I see a change in work. I see a commitment in the next few months here for somebody here who is ready to build with you. So lovely changes coming through, but on both levels here, both work and play, I want to say. All right, let's see what else is going on. Vera. Oh, you're very welcome, Jan. The Taurus reading was Tiffany. Guilty as charged. Okay, that's beautiful. All right, nice messages from you all. Thank you so much. Okay, Vera. Okay, so S wants to know if there's romance around him at this time. Let's have a look. Romance. Oh, okay. Very, very nice energy coming through. The only thing is, S needs to think about not worrying about getting hurt, because sometimes we sabotage ourselves because we're like, I don't want to get hurt, so I'm not going to take a chance on it, which is really stupid. I don't know why as human beings we think like that. There's definitely something going on here. We have the leap of faith here. We have a love offer coming in here. I feel like it could be a Gemini or a Pisces coming through here. Gemini, Pisces energy. More likely Pisces, really. Very watery energy, and he might be a Gemini. But there is definitely something coming through. He's manifesting. So let him know he's manifesting. But also I want to say you cannot go into a new situation. You cannot move into new love if you're already worried about getting hurt. Now, everybody has doubts in a new relationship. It's normal for us to doubt, that things are going to work out, especially if we start to develop feelings for someone, because we are scared of being hurt. And it's a mechanism we have. It's that self-sabotage thing. I don't want to get hurt, so I'm dipping out really quickly. And the universe is saying that this particular situation will require a leap of faith. It's about letting go of any fear here and just going for it. So whatever this is, you can't hold back. It's about having fun. It's about enjoying yourself. So just let him know that there is something coming in for him. Probably, I would say, on the energies of the Magician, maybe around about April, May next year, going into June. So round about that time. And it will be really good, but he can't be worried about getting his heart broken. He has to go all in on this one. The whole works, the whole kit and caboodle, jump in. So tell him to jump. Okay. Hey, well done, Jane. Yes, I can feel you're flipping the script a little bit there, so that's really good. Okay, and you're welcome with the Taurus reading. Yes, I can feel that, baby girl. I feel like this job will really help you get past that. All right, now, Dean. Good advice, Caitlin. Begin on a purchase, don't go asking. Yeah, very good. Yeah, I feel like there's something dodgy going around with that rosy one. Okay. Ben, looking to move and buy on the Sunshine Coast. Nice. Do you get a farm with lots of space? Yes. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, I'm going to say to you here, there's a contract exchanging hands next year. I see a lawyer here. I want to say to you, act quickly. There's an opportunity coming in for you in the next 12 months, all right? So it's within 12 months here. But you need to act quickly on it. If you hesitate, then you may find somebody will get in before you. There's definitely a need for you to either plonk a deposit down or go for something, all right? There's a contract exchanging hands, and I do have a lawyer here. So definitely contract changing hands, something that's going to come up that you have to jump on. So, for example, you may see something you really like and it may not quite fit the bill. But if you hesitate, somebody else may come in and take it out from underneath you. But I feel like the universe is saying to you, it's here for you. It's exactly what you want. So you need to act quickly. Take action. Temperance, the sun, beautiful. Look at this. This, whatever it is, if you get it in your gut feeling that it's the right one, go for it. Don't hold back. You know, if you've asked for a certain things, and this particular thing is not able to give you exactly what you're looking for, but it's close enough and you don't want to lose it, you need to act quickly. So I feel like that you're going to jump at this opportunity. I feel like that's within 12 months though. So I'm hoping that you're thinking of going probably like towards the middle of next year, I would say, just at the feel of that. All right, Rosie. Oh, holy dooly. No wonder I've missed out. Oh, okay. That's why I'm not reading the messages, Caitlin, because they're up like down the end there. I've missed out. Okay. Then short eye. Any general message? I'm very good, thank you. And Zug 65 I've. Okay. General messages for short eye. General messages. You've got a decision to make here. And it's like you've got a lot of opportunity, a lot of options open to you. It's really good, whatever this opportunity is. Could be to do with work, but it feels like it may be to do with investing in something. And it may be that you're thinking of buying property, possibly. And it's like you have a lot of opportunity open for you. But there's a decision to be made. Now, I don't know if this decision that you're making is about where you're going to, but it's like you have a lot of opportunity. There is also a need for you to be clear with your boundaries with people, what you will accept and what you won't accept. I feel like here that sometimes you get confused by other people's energy and you might agree to things before you've really sort of thought about them. So don't be too quick to answer someone when they've asked you something. Ask for the time to think about it. Because sometimes what we do is we get so ruffled. I'm a processor. It takes me a while to process things. But sometimes, and I used to do it a lot when I was younger, sometimes I would get so frazzled by something, I'd end up saying yes and get away and go, I didn't want to say yes to that. But I would get so frazzled by the pressure of it. There is something here that you are being offered, asked to do, or given an opportunity for, that's going to require you to say to someone, I need to think about it first. It could be a date. It could be a possibility of somebody wanting to move forward with you on a relationship or take you out on a date. But make sure it's what you want. I feel like you've got a lot of opportunity coming to you here, but you need to be clear about what it is you want. And again, this opportunity of using this over this, thinking things through first. Don't get sort of mowed into things without having an opportunity to express yourself, because I feel like you have a great deal of opportunity in front of you, but don't let your passion overwhelm you and sort of go rushing into things if it's not what you want. Be kind to yourself. And there's nothing wrong with saying to someone, I don't want to make a decision at the moment. I need to think about this first. And that's okay. All right. Joe, how are you going? Will the naturopath heal your health? Will the naturopath heal your health? Okay. Hey, Lisa, how you going? Oh, happy birthday for tomorrow. I'm in love. I've got a love. I've got a beautiful man, and I can't say how happy I am at the moment. I'm very overwhelmed with it all. Okay, now, Dean, I'm going to give you a little hint here for reading for other people. I tell you how well it works. Now, if you want to practice, right, on other people, then try taping your readings. So maybe pick someone you know, like don't read for them face to face, not like that. What I'm saying is grab your camera out, your iPhone or whatever, and tape yourself reading. So pick up the cards and say, right, I'm going to read for my mother, my sister, my brother, I don't care, just one of those people, and just take up the cards and do a reading for them on camera. And you'll be able to see how easy it is then to read for another person, because what you do is you get into their energy and nothing else sort of phases you around you, but you need to practice getting into the energy of that person. So have a go at doing that and see what comes up. But you will be able to read for people you know, and you will be able to sort of read for people even close to you and to yourself or for yourself. But it just takes a little bit of practice. And I found the best way to do it is to tape yourself and go back to it. And if you don't feel it's right the first time, do it again. Take 2 or 3 takes on it. They only have to be like 5-minute readings for you to go back and have a look at what you're seeing, because what you will realize is a lot of stuff you say, you're actually not conscious of, you channel. So once you get relaxed with it, take some deep breaths before you start, but you'll get into it. But it's really good to practice on other people. So maybe have a go at that and see if that gets you. It's a good starting point. All right. Okay. All right, Joe, let's have a look. Will the naturopath heal your terrible health? Oh, boy. Okay. Now, Joe, you know this is about you letting go emotionally as well. You're punishing your body by hanging on to things inside of yourself, not releasing. You still have some hurt and pain in your energy. So I want to say to you, don't forget that when you're doing something physical, to be really aware that it affects you mentally as well and emotionally. So you know I'm a great believer in understanding your body. Now, I say to people, this doesn't mean you don't seek out a medical assistant or whatever. I think that's real important for you to just make sure that you maintain, what the doctor has said to you, but understand how you can stop that occurring again. Because I feel like sometimes we focus on the physical rather than focusing on the emotional reasons why we get unwell. Now, the reason I've said that is because these 2 cards came out for you first, and then this card came out. So what I want to say to you here, it's like you're still hanging on to pain here. So it just needs releasing. And what you need to do is you need to either lock down the house, shut everything up, put the music on and scream into your pillow, or you need to go for a drive, wind the windows up in the car, blare the music out as loud as you can stand and scream until the tears come and release all the emotional gunk that's in there. So this card says to me that the universe is saying you have to release this as well as attending to the physical body. So it's both levels here. And yes, once you get that done, there is definitely a feeling you're going to come out in front here. So even though the naturopath is working on the physical, I feel like it's really, really important for you to work on your emotional body. And you would understand if you could read some of the stuff around metaphysical illness, that will help you understand how we store stuff in our body. For example, if you're storing stuff, if you've got like stomach aches all the time, let me just check on one of them for you so you understand. So I know that some of us, let me just have a look. I'm going to pick a very basic one for you. Let's have a look at headaches, like migraines, because a lot of people suffer from migraines. 153. So what you do is you take your medication, you treat the migraine, but what you need to be conscious of is migraine is about control, so over control, perfectionism, overcommitting yourself, a need for love and approval, ignoring your own needs, putting other people before you, extreme guilt and anxiety, conflict within yourself and with other people, feeling angry and annoyed with others. So all you've got to do is bring your attention to them as well, and that will help you not to perpetuate the problem. So it's sort of like have a focus on both, because it seems to me you've got still a lot of trapped emotion in your body that needs to be released. So let the naturopath work on what she's doing, but don't forget to work on your own emotional body as well. All right, what have we got? Laurie, do you have tower clarity? What is the energy following the tower? Now, if I remember rightly, the star comes after the tower, doesn't it? So the tower is 15. I think it's 15. I think the star comes after the tower. Isn't that funny? You can sit here and I know this so well, but let's have a look. Yes. Good job, I'm right? So the tower, of course, talks about breaking down. So the devil comes before the tower. So let's have a look at just those three energies at the moment. The devil talks about the ego. It talks about the parts of us that are not healthy. They're the parts we take to extreme. Addiction, codependency is addiction to people, sex, love, whatever. But whatever it is, the devil is taking things to extreme, and we can't keep doing that. We can't keep over extending ourselves in the tower, in the devil energy. So the tower comes in to break that down, to flatten the whole thing so that you can rebuild from what you've done before. So it allows you to rebuild in a much stronger way. And then once you've rebuilt in the tower, it's like you can move forward on your destiny. So I guess it's the energy with those three where you are removing things that are no longer good for you. You're rethinking how to rebuild them in the tower and how you can start again without that devil energy or without the ego energy. And as I always say, parts of the ego will have to always stay with you, but the ego energy that is really extreme, once you've learned to let go of that, then you go into the tower energy, you start to rebuild, and then you move into the star energy. So the star says you're on track, you're healing from what's happened before, and it's sort of lining you up for what you are destined for on your pathway. So it's like you, I guess, you let go of something, You learn to sort of live with what has happened by letting go. You rebuild something which gets you back in touch with your destiny, and you move in the direction of your destiny. So don't forget, the star also talks about faith, healing, and just generally sort of getting in touch with yourself again. So it's about you understanding that you have a destiny, understanding the direction you want to go in, and aligning yourself with your purpose. So I guess that's best way to explain it to you. So the energy following the tower is really starting to rebuild. The star is getting you back on track for your destiny. All right. I love how you're having a conversation on salad dressing in the conversation thing. Oh, Dijon mustard is good. Okay. Now I get, Lynette, what you're talking about. I feel like you're going to do it differently this time, though. Your mindset's different. All right, Scott, let's have a look at what's going on for you. Scott, love update. Okay, all nice cards. There is an offer like really close to you now. So if you haven't got it yet, it's really close. The only thing is sometimes this can sort of give the energy of December into January because it is an earth sign. So you're looking at Capricorn season, so end of December into January. There is something coming in that's going to bring you a lot of happiness here. So I would say to you, just let it go and relax. It's on its way. I do have the Seven of Cups here, so I'm just going to pull another card. Don't be fearful here of what has gone before. So don't be too restrictive in the way you see things unfold. Allow it to unfold the way it is. You've got the Victory card here, but I sort of have this energy of this Three of Swords here again. So there's sort of an energy of don't put too much restriction on something, just allow it to flow. Because you do have victory, you do have something coming through. You have really nice cards here. But it's about allowing, not forcing. So don't be too anxious to get something off the ground. Allow it to unfold. I feel like it's very, very close though with this card. Feels like it's just around the corner here. But also don't take your past baggage with you. Make sure you leave it at the door. All right. Let's see what else is going on here. See, I've only just got to that. Yes, I've got it. I've already blocked. All right, beautiful. Yeah, I wasn't really crazy, isn't it? People really get their joys off by doing such strange things. That's why I was having a bit of a spurt this morning too. I'm just a bit over people thinking that it's okay. But then I think they're probably 12-year-olds. Like, they're probably little kids. I don't think they're really intelligent people. So let them go. All right. Sonia. Just making sure I haven't missed anybody. Work and love. Okay, Sonia, work and love. I feel like you're madly trying to manifest something, Sonia. I feel that you are trying to bring something in, but you're sort of out of balance here at the moment. There is a real feeling that you sometimes don't. It's like you don't see your own value. That's all there is to it here. It's like you don't expect things, and because of that, it's like you sabotage, because there's a feeling here of self-sabotage. It's like you do yourself out of things, like you don't always trust that what you got coming in is right for you. So it might be, for example, that something comes in and you don't feel that you're good enough for it. So rather than sort of take a chance, it's like you step out of the picture here. A real need for you to understand your own capacity or how good you are at things. In regards to relationships, you are manifesting something here, but I don't feel that this is coming through soon. I feel like this is something that you will be able to commit to, but I don't think it's, because it's sort of, Magician feels like it's sort of going into next year a little bit. So you may meet somebody here, possibly Gemini, Leo, but whoever this person is, it's not going to really come into fruition till next year. So it might be that you have, dated someone, or you may have crossed paths with someone, but it's not going to become serious until into next year. The job-wise, it looks like something is on your plate or in your energy at this time. But don't believe that you can't do it. Maybe understand that you have the capacity and work on the confidence around what you can produce, rather than feeling like you're going to let yourself down. Because I worry that if you're fearing letting yourself down, then you're going to let yourself down. So just have faith that you have the capacity to manifest both. All right, Janet. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Anushri. Beautiful. Oh, good, Jeanette. I'm glad about that. Caitlin. Not really. Rosie. Janet, enjoyed the drive. You're welcome. I had a lot of feedback this week about readings, which is always good for me to understand that I'm hitting the mark for people. Timing is always a bit of a challenge. Sometimes I'm spot on with timing, and other times I couldn't be further out. You know what? As much as it's sort of, I try to give people the answers they're looking for, to be honest with you, sometimes they're a bit slippery, the old spirits, and sometimes they're not. They're not always so keen to hand over information. All right, Janet, let's have a look what's going on for you. Janet. Oh, where are you going? You're driving south. Yeah, because I can see you going. Like, where are you off to? Oh, you definitely still have this energy of being unsure. You're still floating backward. You're still doing this energy, like you still haven't made a decision. You're still giving this sort of energy to the universe that you're not really sure what you want, or you're not really pulling the energies tight here. You're very fluid. That's what I want to say. You're very fluid. So the energy's all over the place with you. I feel like, Janet, things want to change for you. I feel that the universe wants to bring in changes, but you're not really sure what you want. So it's sort of like keeps going backwards and forwards. There is things happening for you in the next year that are going to require you to be a little bit more decisive about what you want. There is definitely this energy here of change coming through. But there's things that you need to attend to that you're still holding back from. And they need to be seen to. You need to finish things. You're going to get a tower if you don't. One has got to do with money and possibly somebody here. I know where this is a partner. I mean, the King of Pentacles can sometimes talk about husband, but there's something to do with money here that needs to be closed off. There is an energy for you to start making decisions. You're stuck in that energy between, it's almost like you're stuck in the energy of not really knowing whether to go with your heart or your head. So you're sort of like, you're too fluid. And the universe is saying to you here, if you want change, you'll move forward. There are new starts for you once you decide the direction in what you want to go. But it's like you're stuck in your decisions and you're not really making firm decisions here. You're faltering. Oh, 1717 up there. All right. So start making decisions. Be more assertive. Be more decisive. You're being too fluid and the universe doesn't really know which direction to take you in. All right, let's see what we've got here. Sylvia. Yeah, looks like about the middle of next year, Ben. For me, looks like around about June. Something's going to come up for you, but you've got to jump at it. All right, let's have a look, Sylvia, and see where you are regarding love. You have the Lovers here. Okay, there is a real need for you to move away from an old way of doing things. So sometimes that means we're clinging on too hard to the past. There is an energy that's there waiting to bring somebody in for you. So there's definitely love on your doorstep. But there's a real energy of you needing to move away from something that's been holding you back. Now, sometimes this could be a person or a relationship that we haven't healed completely from, but sometimes it can just be that you need to work more on your own confidence or your own self-esteem here, because there's something you need to free yourself up from. It's like you're still stuck to something here and you need to move forward. I do see somebody coming in for you, though. Definitely looks like new love to me. Yeah. So you've got new love coming in, and I feel like, I mean, it could be only a couple of months ago, a couple of months ahead, but there's a real strong feeling here. Yeah, there's a love offer on the table. Definitely a love offer on the table. So if you're wondering if love's coming in, I would say to you, it could be in 2 months. But I have a feeling it's more likely to be February, being the number 2. So definitely new love coming in. I feel like somebody's coming at you very passionately here, but you need to let go of something here regarding some sort of stress from the past, whether it's a past relationship or a past way of seeing yourself. Either way, it needs to go. So be working on your own balance over the next couple of months. Very much about letting go of emotional pain, I want to say. Letting go of something emotionally that's holding you back. All right. Sandra. An update on the Taurus. Is he closer to committing? Let's have a look for you. There is communication here, Sandra, coming. So I don't know whether this person is not communicating with you. We could be talking about your Pisces. Okay. This person has not quite let their guard down yet, all right? So I feel like this person definitely has feelings here, definitely. But it's like they haven't let their guard down. They really are still, it's almost like they're a bit confused about this situation here. Yeah, we've got the Tower. Okay. So it looks like the universe is trying to get this person to move forward. They're trying to show them the potential in this relationship to form a family unit. So, but it's like this is, poking this person with the stick so many times, and then something is going to take place here. There is communication coming in here. Could be in the next 8 weeks to 8 months. I mean, it could be 8 days, but that feels too soon. But in the 8 of time. I feel like here this communication is going to be very, very tentative with this sort of energy. So this person may casually just sort of make contact with you, or may casually sort of talk to you about things, but may not be as upfront or as keen as you would like them to be, but at least it's contact. I would say to you, don't pressure it. It will come in its own time. Be willing to sort of go with the flow. Maybe treat it like an arm's length to start with. I feel like this person will make contact with you, but it will be very casual because they're not sure of their footing either. If you've got someone who's dealing with a lot of stuff here emotionally. All right, let's have a look. Okay. Brenda, why did Billy from Capricorn unlock his Instagram account? He always has it private. It's an interesting question. Yeah, I can see he's a little overprotective of his own energy here. But it's almost like he's inviting in communication. Like it's like he wants to invite somebody to communicate with him. There's an energy of wanting to open up or allow something to come in that has been okay. I feel like this person has actually changed their attitude. I'll tell you what I'm feeling. It's like this person has always been closed down and very private, regardless of this particular thing. This is how this person seems to be, overprotective of their own energy. But I feel like this person's had some sort of change of heart here, because it's now this opening up to possibilities, opening up to communication. This to me feels like they've been through some sort of healing process here. Now, sometimes, and I know that we all do it, it sort of reminds me a little bit before we went, into mobile phones and we started doing banking on our phones. When we first started internet banking, I freaked out. I thought, oh my goodness, how can I trust that this is going to be safe here? But now I do everything online, everything. And I think, well, this is what this feels like. It feels like your person's had a change of heart and like they're opening up to new possibilities here. So it maybe they had it closed down because they didn't trust who was getting access to it, but it's like they're opening their world up now and allowing things to flow more fully. So maybe, looking for opportunities to talk to people, but being more open with their energy. So I feel like it's just something that they've overcome in terms of being closed down and private. All right, Vani. Okay, I better put a thing up here. I've gone well over, so I just want to put a thing up to say, no more readings. Wow, I'm such a long way up, and of course it goes down the end, so I don't want any more readings. Please don't put any more up. So if you're watching me now, I'm going to just do what I've got here, and that will be it. All right, Vani, it's lovely to see you too, my darling. Do you get to keep your job as a lawyer? Right now replacing a mat leave. Oh, so you want to see if your contract continues? That's a big yes for me, but there seems to be, yeah, definitely. You definitely will stay where you are. I do feel that they're going to want to keep you here. Look, I have the Sun, the Star, and the Lover's card. Now, these are all major arcanas, but they've come out here with this card here. Now, the Devil here represents Capricorn. So I feel like in January next year, whether your contract finishes in December, but I feel like this is representing Capricorn season for me. They're all major arcana. So big yes, big fat yes. How are your finances? I would say that you will manage quite successfully, although sometimes you don't trust yourself with that. I would say that you're going to do fine in the meantime. Let go. Allow, trust. It's all happening for you there. All right. Okay. Ayla, how are you going, my darling? Okay. It's nice to see you too, Laurie. Beautiful. Hi, Ivana, are you from Canada? Chandra, how are you? Ayla, anything you need to know at this time? You look like, Ayla, you look like you're trying to let go of something, all right? I see you trying really hard to move away from something. It's something that you feel very emotionally bound to still, possibly a person here. It could be somebody from your past here that's still in your energy, but I see you working to move away from that. It's like you are being given an opportunity here that's going to help you leave something behind. Now, I feel like maybe there has been, okay. I feel like there's been somebody from the past or a past energy here that you're still hanging on to here. I feel like there's a brand new opportunity coming through for you here, but just be careful because this looks like pregnancy to me. So if you don't want a baby, I'd be really careful at the moment. I feel like you're getting some sort of opportunity to move forward on something, but it's like you're trying to work away from the past. It's like you're trying to let something from your past go or energy. Now, sometimes this can talk about like childhood wounding, childhood trauma, because you have what I see as deep emotions about something in your past that you're still having trouble letting go of. And I feel you are getting there, all right? Whatever this is, you are learning to let go of something. But sometimes it seems a little difficult. And I want to say to you, you need to just keep going with it because you're doing a really, really good job here. Whatever this is, whatever you're letting go of, it's going to open you up for some really great opportunities, but you just have to leave it behind. Let it go. All right, let's see what else is coming through. Go. Hang on a second. I might have to go to the end. I'll put it in a few times so nobody puts any readings up. I hope that you understood that, Ayla. All right, let's go back. All right. Kim. Kim, did you have a question or are we just doing a general one for you, honey? Oh, just what the universe has to say. Beautiful. All right, then let's have a look. Let's have a look. Kim. Oh, this is really nice energy here. Okay. I like it. I know it's a funny energy, but the Lovers card and the Devil card always sort of the flip side of something. It's like looking at two sides of a coin, right? Because the pictures are the same. The only thing is we have a devil in this corner and the angel in this corner. I sort of feel like this. It's sort of this energy that the universe is saying to you that you know how to make good judgments. Learn how to trust yourself because sometimes you question. Maybe you question your psychic ability or your intuition, but it's like you need to understand which side of you is the ego and which side of you is spirituality. And it feels very psychic to me. So I'm not sure if you read or you do psychic work, but there's an energy here of you needing to trust because something is coming towards you here as part of your destiny. Now, it could be an opportunity for work, study, something like that with this Knight of Pentacles. But whatever it is, it's completely aligned with your destiny here. So there is something here you need to heal in this energy for this new energy to come towards you. Now, it could be a love offer. If it's a love offer, and I've seen this guy a few times today, it's been slow coming towards you here. So it could be somebody who is trying to get their own life in order here, to move towards you. But this energy here for me is sort of a completely different thing. This to me says you need to trust. Maybe you're just not trusting that you're going to get love, or you're not trusting that you're going to get an opportunity at something. Just be aware that your ego keeps jumping in and saying to you, something is not happening, something is not true, something is not working here. And I feel like you really need to trust that what is on your pathway here is heading towards you regardless of what you think. Now, if it is love, then it's probably in the next few months. I would say you're looking at Taurus season there, April, May. But for me, it could be a job or a job opportunity. It could be an opportunity for you to get your own business going. And I feel like you're looking at around about April, May next year, getting something off the ground, regardless of what it is. All right. Beautiful. All right, La Luna. Very confused. A reader you saw recently said an ex from your distant past, a Pisces, is going to contact you in 22, but you find it hard to believe. All right, let's have a look. First card out is a Pisces. First card out, first card I pull is a card of Pisces. There is somebody that's contacting you here, somebody that you feel very strongly attracted to, somebody who wants a commitment with you, and there's victory. So I'm sorry, I have to support the person you've got. 100%. There is a Pisces here making an offer. This person wants to offer a commitment to you here. The card of victory is here saying that whatever this is, it's going to make you very happy. It's something that you wanted. Now, I'm feeling that this may be somebody who's either younger than you, or somebody you knew through school, or somebody that was way back in your history, though. So when they're saying distant past, this to me looks like childhood, even like school time. But this is going to make you very happy here. So I sort of worry sometimes when psychics say things, because I think I don't really want to go against what they say. But if the cards tell me differently, I will 100% tell you what I see. And I've got to say, I support her story completely here. And if you want to note those 4 cards down and go and have a look for yourself, there's great happiness for you in the future. Whoever this person is coming through, as I said, either they're younger than you or they are somebody you knew from childhood. Now, this person has been either looking for you or doesn't know how to communicate with you at the moment, but they will. They may also be in another relationship at this time, but they're definitely coming in. And funny, I pull the Pisces card straight off. Isn't that interesting? All right. Okay. Just want to make sure nobody asks for a reading. All right. Queen of Water, how are you going? Who wants to reconnect to you? Anyone new? Let's have a look. Just wondering if you should put yourself on the shelf. No, don't worry, you're manifesting. Look, you definitely put it out there what you want. There is, oh, look at this. Both cards of manifestation coming through. So I followed that 7 of Pentacles up with the Magician. So you're already manifesting. I mean, you could put yourself on the shelf, but it's going to hit you no matter what. So there's definitely somebody coming through, King of Pentacles energy coming. This is a person who will want long-term with you, somebody who will put in equal give and take. So what I see is you may have said to the universe, bring me someone who is willing to put the work in, someone that wants commitment. And that's what you're getting here. So I feel like it could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and hey presto, we have husband and wife. I love it. I love it. So you've definitely got somebody coming in here. I feel like here, like normally I would say Capricorn season, but I'm feeling it's still a 6-month thing. So maybe we're looking at into Taurus season here, quite possibly April, May for you. But I couldn't get that more spot on than that. That was absolutely perfect. So do not put yourself on the shelf. Okay. Oh, Sonia, rightio. I felt that was a good job for you. So I think it was really good. But don't distrust yourself. All right. It's good. Okay. How funny, because I got 6 months and you've said 6 years here, but I get 6 months. So don't think it's 6 years at all. Do you know, I remember this psychic saying to me once, you'll never get married again. And I was devastated. I was absolutely heartbroken. I thought, how can you say that to someone, you'll never get married again? Like, how can you be so firm or resolute in the way you're believing something? And it really upset me. I was so shocked. I mean, at the end of the day, it really didn't worry me either way. It was that somebody said that to me that was hurtful, really hurtful. I don't understand that sort of energy. All right. Ah, Brenda, does it have to do with you or someone else? I feel like it could have to do with, I'm just trying to think of your reading, and I feel like you asked me about the person who'd opened their page up. I feel like it's just not so much to do with you or anybody else. I feel like this person is just opening up their own world. So possibly, by all means, go and have a chat with them and see how they go with it. But I feel like it's more like this person is understanding they have to be more open. I don't think it's really got to do with the person. Yeah. Yes, Joe. See, it's good. I'm glad, Joanne, that you've realised that. All right, Brenda. When can you get in touch with me for a reading? You can book a reading via my website, www.theaussiegoddess.com. All of the readings I offer up there, you can book it, book Zoom, whatever you like, and you can pick and choose it. It's working exceptionally well, but let me know if you can't find what you need or you have any difficulty. Oh, beautiful. You're so good, spirit animal. Do you want a job? Oh, thank you, Kim. That's lovely. Very accurate, much younger than you. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you very much. La Luna. Yeah. So I have to support that one. Mwah. All right, I'm going. I'm done. I'm finished. Thank you. I'm very happy for myself too. It's just been a long time and I feel that I've hit gold. All righty. Lauren, I'm giving you a message very shortly, so hang on for that. And I will see you all next week if I don't see you in between. Much love. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Mwah. See ya.